Hello, day 44, and I want to do my daily reflection. I did my 43 and 42 back to back, so it might look the same, but for day 40, no, I meant day 43 and 44, so it might look back to back, but for day 44, I want to talk about feeling distant from God. Um, it is something that I really struggle as a human being because as a human, I have feeling, and I fall short of pleasing the Lord. I fall short when it comes to like feeling lost and disappointed. Um, with like no like I guess you can say like no motivations and etc. This past few days I've been feeling distant from God. You can say like I try reading the book, the scripture, but it's very, how do you say it? I'm reading it like very vague. Like I I talk about how reading with acceptance, and which I believe is very important, and reading with humility. And I pray to God that I'm doing that, and I will continue doing it in the future as well. But I'm not going to lie, it is still very hard to maintain that, if even that's the right word. Um, but all in all, what I'm trying to say is I feel that distant between me and God. But I also have the understanding that God is always with me. He's Emmanuel God, God with us. He's omnipresent God. He's everywhere and anywhere at the same time. But man, as a human, sometimes, this feeling is very hard. Very demotivating, that like it's so hard. It's just so hard to stay motivated, so hard to read the book, like to open the book. It's so hard. Like I feel like I'm going through like roller coaster roller coaster emotions. Like I'm fighting against my flesh and to be more obedient uh, toward God and try to read the Bible, but it's like this such strong sense of like not wanting to read the Bible because I don't feel anything, I don't feel motivated. But God doesn't, of course, fail to put in my mind the things that I already learned, that I have to go through this challenge. This feeling of like not motivated or not feeling God. I cannot live my life based on feeling. My relationship cannot be based on my feeling with God, right? It's has to be by faith and faith alone. I understand that. God give me understanding of that one, and I'm really trying to do that. And of course, I scanned through back my day one videos, and it really helped me back. Like, oh, this is where I started. I say I'm gonna follow God no matter what. I'm gonna deny myself. I am going to take up my cross and follow Jesus. I look when I scan back those videos, it remind me of that one, and it kept me faithful and motivated, even a little. But of course, I admit that, I admit with no problem that I am not enough, and sometimes my feelings are so strong that it's so hard to go against, and you know, it's just super hard. And all I have is prayer, to be honest. And sometimes even prayer is very, very hard. Especially like today, it's just so hard. I don't know what else to say. And it's not something that I can cure just by talking to someone or anything like that. Yeah, but I'm sure God has a plan for me, and that when I get by this, get through this, I'll be stronger. So, yeah, I'll continue to pray, and I'll continue to stay persistent. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow.